I want to share something that's pretty hard for me to share, and it's about changing like my perspective on things. And I just have to be transparent. This is tough because if you guys follow me, you probably know where I'm going with this. But your perspective can either be your power or your prison. And some of us, if you're living with that, this is easier said than done, your perspective is your prison. If you're saying, Trent, I don't care how hard it may be, I'm getting it done. It's your power. But my perspective got exposed probably about 3 months ago. My mom, you know, it's crazy when you see somebody that's so strong, man, your whole life, and has so much faith, and you see a sickness, take that away. And my mom, I guess it was a year or two ago, I shared this last year, and it was a success story, but my mom, she wasn't feeling well, and she went to the doctor, and out of nowhere, she has stage 4 breast and liver cancer. And it's crazy because it's like when you're the guy that everybody goes to for inspiration, but you don't know the words to say to your mother. I didn't know what to say. They gave her 6 months to live. If she didn't do treatment for a fact, 6 months to live, she did, who knows what happens. My mom called me one day, and I've never heard my mom break down. And she called me and said, Trent, why me? I said, why did God allow this to happen? And if you know my mom, she doesn't question God, man. So I've been faithful, I've been all these things, why me? And before I can even think, I don't know why I said this, but now I know why I said, Mom, why not you? And she got quiet, like, I said, what did you say? I said, why not you? I said, Mom, there's a greater purpose than the pain you're currently experiencing. I don't know if it's to bring somebody closer to God. I don't know if it's to show your faith. I don't know if it's to grow your faith, but I told her, it's not faith if faith is not tested. And I said, I know this sucks, but you will heal. She called me the next day crying. Said, Trent, all my hair is coming out. And if you know my mom with her hair, Trent, I'm ugly, I don't feel beautiful. I'm getting all these marks on my face. I know when people, not saying my mom will commit suicide, but I know when people are starting to head down that road. She might never admit this, but I know that voice. I know it. So I said, Mom, I'm about to come over there. I take her to my barber, and I said, Mom, I want you to embrace this. I said, don't worry about being healed, because some of us focus on being healed so much. So many of us focus on getting to the destination so much. We're so focused on that we don't even realize how far we actually came. So I told my mom, I said, focus on healing. Every single day it's healing. So when you throw up, when you can't eat, you're healing. It's a part of the process, Mom. I said, Mom, when you lose your hair, you're healing. Mom, when you lose your train of thought, like that, cancer is, man, you're healing. And on the 6th month, when they said my mom had a chance of not being here, it's on Halloween, really, it's crazy. She got a report that all her cancer was gone. Right? And so she had her post-treatments, and I would go with her, and it just, man, that place, man, is just not fair. And you realize that Dean talked about earlier, I always say 150,000 people die every day. You realize, man, I don't care how rich you are. I don't care. We can't escape that. And what matters most is memories in which you leave here. And I'm not saying have all these external things, but when my mom got sick, it really changed my mindset. And you will realize what matters most when you're going through something like that. I didn't care about social media. I didn't care about none of that. I didn't. All I wanted my mom to be healed. And we go through our post-treatments, and anybody ever battled cancer? Right, you ring the bell, right, when you're through. Right, y'all do that here? Or, yeah, ring the bell. So we go through our treatments, things about a few months. My mom's complaining that week. She's like, Trent, and my mom's over the top dramatic, right? So she was like, Trent, I don't feel right. I don't feel like myself. I'm just like, just drink some water. You're probably dehydrated. You're fine. She goes to the doctor, and she's the doctor. My mom is super dramatic, so the doctor's looking like, okay, Miss Shelton. She's like, I don't feel right. She's like, I want to do a CAT scan, whatever one it is. And she goes, she rings the bell, her last post-treatment. The next day, she goes to the doctor. The day after that, they tell her that she has brain cancer. And at that moment, I'm going to be real with you, man. My faith, I was angry. So give that to me. I don't want her to go through that. She don't deserve it. But my mom in this process still stays strong, and she's still healing. But I realized that in those moments, I couldn't control anything, but I still can control my perspective. And after breaking down and crying, I chose to look at things through a better light. And so I want to tell you this. Your perspective is your choice. It's your choice. It can be your power, or it can be your prison.